Forget boring chicken and green beans. I have 5 amazing chicken recipes that are perfect for diabetics. Let's go.
Grab your slow cooker, 3 simple ingredients, and we have a perfect dinner for diabetics that is delicious and low carb. Now, you can't have a recipe without ingredients, and we're keeping it simple at 3. We have Alfredo sauce, spinach, and our chicken. Go ahead and grab your trusty slow cooker. You can see mine's kind of old as dirt, but hey, it's not fancy and it works. So that's all I can ask for. Now, one of my little tips is I love to spray the inside of your slow cooker with a non-stick cooking spray. You can see I'm using just regular old Pam. I know a lot of you all have the pump spray. I am looking to getting one. I've talked about it in a video before. I haven't yet. So give me your pros and cons if you do have a pump spray. There are the slow cooker covers out there. I've honestly haven't had a lot of luck with them. I've used them, but they busted, so it gets all messy. Go ahead and lay your chicken in there. You can see that this is chicken breast. You could use chicken tenderloin. You could even use boneless, skinless thighs if you would like to. I probably should have cut a little bit of fat off that meat, but I'll cut it off whenever it's done cooking. No big deal. 3 ounces of chicken has 24 grams of protein. We know protein is important to keep that blood sugar stable. You're going to go ahead and cover this with your Alfredo. Now you can see I have a couple issues opening. I am terrible when it comes to opening stuff. You've seen in videos past I've had issues with bottles and salsa, cans. Give me your tips, y'all. I mean, I am all about it. And you can also see that I do get every little bit of Alfredo sauce. I put a little water in there, give it a little shake, pour it in. Cover this, cook on high for 4 hours. Now, once that 4 hours is complete, you're going to remove that chicken. You can see you're just left with that hot sauce, and I'm going to stir in the spinach. A cup of spinach is only 7 calories, gang. You're going to know by now it shrinks. It's kind of a running joke. You see it all over social media that folks will saute down, 10 bags of spinach and you only get a serving. Yeah, it kind of does happen. You're going to go ahead, add your chicken back in. This is a super dinner. Serve it over spaghetti squash, zucchini noodles, cauliflower rice, and you have an amazing low-carb dinner. Gang, I'm Dietitian Shelly. Go ahead and like this channel, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.
I want to dig right into these ingredients. So I have olive oil. Now, this was gifted to me. All right. And these are great gifts for the holiday season, especially, what do I get my, daughter-in-law or my mom who has everything? I get these olive oils. This is a lime flavor. I think it's going to be really cool in here. Defrosted chicken breast, about 1 pound. You see, I have my Walmart salsa. It's 2 grams of carbs. Y'all know I don't do fancy stuff. This is what I want to show you. So taco seasoning. So I got this over at Sam's Club, but when I shop, I do enjoy looking a little bit sometimes at the clearance rack. And I got this McCormick taco seasoning, and just look at the labels. And gang, I never, ever want you to be ashamed to shop at places like Walmart, Big Lots, Kroger, Drug Emporium. There is nothing wrong about that. Don't let people give you the stank face, the poo-poo face, because they are too good to go to Walmart. I go to the fancy store. Well, you need to control, alt, delete them people out your life. Because if they're not paying you bills, they don't need to tell you where to go grocery shopping at. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Now, of course, you can use your slow cooker in this recipe. All the ingredients in your slow cooker, cook it on low for 4 to 6 hours, but not today, because I'm using my Ninja Foodie. So get the lid off of that Ninja Foodie, and we're gonna pour about a teaspoon to a tablespoon of that lime flavored olive oil. Y'all, I was raised by a Cajun grandma. I really don't measure, which I guess can be a little bit of a downfall, but oh well. Add your chicken. And here's where I will measure. We have a cup of our salsa. And you can use about half a cup of the broth. You could just pour it directly from the can. 2 tablespoons of our taco seasoning. It's not showing, but I'm going to put the lid on it. I'm going to cook it on high pressure for 10 to 12 minutes, and I'm going to do a quick release. This is beautiful. We're going to grab those Mission Carb Balance wraps. This is a great meal. You're going to layer that chicken on top of there. You could put some condiments on it if you like. This will not spike your blood sugar levels, and be sure to scroll below. Very important. Not only the recipe is down there, but I have a 7-day menu that I promise will lower your blood sugar levels. It will help you lose weight. Sign up for that. It's free, and make sure to subscribe to this channel.
Grab that slow cooker because our under $10 meal is our creamy salsa chicken. We are going to add to this the main ingredient, chicken thighs. Now you see that these are approximately $6, a little bit over. Yeah, I know I'm bougie on a bayou. I believe I got these maybe at the Walmart or the Albertsons. Love to use thighs, y'all, because not only is a 3.5 ounce, 209 calories, 26 grams of protein, 10 grams of fat, thighs always tend to be cheaper than the breast and cheaper than the tenderloin. And have no shame in using chicken thighs, boo, because they cheaper, because they can go and clutch their pearls somewhere else. We are layering these gorgeous chicken thighs. Keep in mind these are boneless in our slow cooker or crock pot. Let me know what you say. Are you team slow cooker, team crock pot? To this, we're going to add a jar of our salsa. Now, again, this is about $1.50. Salsa fits onto a low carb plan just fine, but double check your label. I always encourage folks to look for 5 grams of carbs or less. Some of y'all probably just gas those pearls and are like, oh, I need 0 carbs. Well, boom, you find the lowest carb for you, and that is okay. You do you. Pour it over there, over that chicken. We're layering it very nicely. And then to top it off, we're adding our cream cheese. Now you see that's great value. That's at Walmart. I don't shop at no fancy store. But I got 2 kids. I got one in middle school and one in elementary school. And they both into sports and cheer. So, guess where I spend my time doing? So I don't have time for that fancy stuff. Cover it with your lid. Cook on low 4 to 6 hours. The best part about this recipe is that we could serve this 2 different ways. You see that I am serving this on top of our Mission Carb Balance wraps. You could also serve this with cauliflower rice, or you could serve it however your little heart desires. If you want to grab a spoon and eat it as a soup, you go, boo. I am here for you. And if you were too busy laughing and not writing the recipe down, scroll in the description section. And gang, I'm Dietitian Shelly. Be sure to subscribe for more low carb recipes, and I have another under $10 meal for you. Click on that video right there so you can keep on watching. Much love. Hi, if y'all are looking for a yummy 4-ingredient dump slow cooker meal that most importantly won't spike your blood sugar, I got the meal for you. It's easy, it's delicious, it's low carb, and there's no chopping required. I'm Dietitian Shelly, and I share this dump meal with all of my clients who are looking for help on maintaining their blood sugar levels and their hormonal levels. So if that's you, you definitely want to subscribe to this channel. Now, the ingredients are so incredibly easy. One of the things I love is this ginger peanut sauce. I absolutely love it. I find it at my local drug emporium stores. I have seen that it is at our Walmart, our Kroger, and our Albertsons. And if we look at the label on this, we see that it is 3 grams of carbs. Now, before you go and clutch your pearls and start sweating and getting on your knees and telling me, Jesus, take the wheel, hear me out and calm down. One of the things that I do when I teach my clients label rating is I like to keep the sugar under 5. Now, those of y'all who keep it at 0, that is amazing. And I love it. And I love you. But I try to keep things under 5 grams of sugar because 5 is a teaspoon. Now, if you definitely want to go sugar-free, 0 grams, and do the G Hughes teriyaki, and that's everywhere as well. So I have 2 options for you. Then I have shredded cabbage. Before we continue, yes, you can shred your own cabbage. I have 2 kids though. I'm kind of lazy. Actually, I'm kind of busy because I run a clinic, and to be honest, I like shortcuts. Yeah, do that. We love cabbage for blood sugar control. I did a video about the best vegetables for diabetes. I'll link it below. You want to watch it. And then I have the natural heaven hearts of palm. So when this meal is done, if you want to serve it over something, I do not. I just eat it as is. Love these. They're plain. Again, you can get these pretty much anywhere. They're awesome. Follow the directions on how to cook. It is an amazing, amazing noodle replacer. And then our olive oil cooking spray. If you're anything like me, the slow cooker or crock pot stays on my counter year round. It is the one appliance I think that's made it through everything. I feel like if the zombies took over, I would grab my slow cooker and run away. That would be the thing I grab. But it has a little competition with the foodie. This is my other item that I absolutely love. It would be a hard choice. It's like picking which one's my favorite. It was a Christmas present, but drum roll, for today's recipe, I am using
the tried and true slow cooker. Go ahead and spray it with your nonstick cooking spray. Now, you absolutely have the option to use slow cooker liners. I am not today because some of y'all don't have them, but you find these in where kind of the aluminum foil's at, et cetera, et cetera. You can see I already have a pound of chicken in this slow cooker. I'm using chicken breast. Oh my gosh, you can use the thighs. In fact, if you're anything like me and look for deals, comment below if you love couponing. I do. It's something I'm going to bring to you all. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely let me know in the comment section. I am not afraid to say I shop at Ollie's, Big Lots, discount stores. I clip coupons. I am a Ibotta girl. Look, I'm bougie on a Bayou, baby. I'm trying to save money every which way I can. Go ahead and add your coleslaw to this. This saves time. I'm lazy. I hate dishes. I mean, come on. You know, it's like, let's just add it to there. But again, you could use your own cabbage. You see, it's nice and full. I'm going to pour on top of that my ginger people marinade. Remember, you have the option of using that G Hughes cover. We're going to cook this on low for about 5 hours. This smells amazing. It is delicious. No chopping required. You notice that there is no high carb vegetable in here. Yes, this is going to keep our blood sugar stable. This is a dinner you want to keep your hormones in check, everything okay. If you were too busy just paying attention to what I was doing, maybe even cracking some laps, scroll down. I'm Dietitian Shelly. I would be so honored if you subscribe to our channel. Much love, gang. We can't have dinner without ingredients, and these are insanely simple. Of course, you can get these ingredients at your Walmart, Kroger, Aldi, and hey, tell me what your favorite grocery store is in the comments. But first, we start off with our pesto. Now, you see the pesto, I look on the label, I make sure the sugar is under 1. My goal in clinic is to keep that sugar under 5. We have a tomato, shredded mozzarella cheese, which you see I've gotten at Aldi, and a pound of chicken defrosted. We don't need a lot of supplies. Grab your sheet pan. You can see mine is as old as the road. It's definitely older than my kids, maybe even older than my marriage. A cutting board, nonstick aluminum foil, measuring spoons, and a measuring cup. Crank that oven to 400 degrees. Now, I love these sheet pan meals, but they are a little ugly, but I still keep it. I'm not going to throw away anything that doesn't work, so go ahead, get a little upset with me. The trick is to put some nonstick aluminum foil on top of it. I grab my tongs and I'm going to place that chicken breast on top of that nonstick aluminum foil. Remember, 4 ounces of chicken is about 31 grams of protein, and it is protein that keeps our blood sugar stable. Then you could see I grabbed that jar of pesto. Now, yay, I was able to open the jar quite quickly, and I'm using between 3 tablespoons and a 4th cup of pesto. I want about a full tablespoon that's going to go on top of the chicken. If you didn't grow up pesto, like I didn't grow up eating pesto at all, my husband actually introduced it to me when we were dating a long time ago, and I was like, this is awesome. It's made with olive oil. It's made with basil. It is incredibly delicious. So if you're new to pesto, definitely try it. I measured out a 4th cup of mozzarella cheese, and we're gonna slice that tomato into thin slices. Remember, gang, that medium tomato, 18 calories, 3.9 grams of carb, and 1.2 grams of fiber. I want y'all to remember that tomatoes are fine in cooking. So many folks are afraid of the carbs in tomatoes, and please know they are a wonderful, wonderful item. And if you're wondering who I am, hey, I'm Dietitian Shelly. During the day, I run a clinic for weight loss, diabetes control, insulin resistance, hormone control, and at night I try to make these really fun, great recipes for myself and my family. So please, if that's you, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. You see that the chicken is in on the pan, and I'm layering the pesto on top of it. Pesto only for this first part. You're going to place it then in your oven and cook for about 20 to 25 minutes, depending on the thinness of your chicken. When it is done, you're going to remove it. You're going to layer the tomato and the cheese on top of it. You're going to put it back in the oven for about 3 to 5 minutes. I don't like to broil it, keep it in the oven because I don't want to dry out that chicken. This is an amazing dinner. It is done right at the 30-minute mark, so it's perfect for a weeknight meal. And if you forgot the ingredients or the recipe, you can scroll in the description box. And hey, remember to scroll it down and get 2 items. My 7-day meal plan that is perfect for weight loss and lowering your blood sugars, as well as some easy freezer meals for diabetics. Gang, I'm Dietitian Shelly. Hope you have a good one.